I don't believe in coincidences. If you found me, if you found my video, there's a reason. I created the course Devotion by Design for women like me. Extremely perceptive, emotionally intelligent. I mean, you can read a room. When you walk into any room, you know what the emotional weather is. Who's upset? Who's about to leave? You've been doing this since you've been a little girl. You could walk into any family situation and you knew exactly what to say, what not to say, to keep the peace, to keep the calm, to stay safe. You became an expert in it, and it's been serving you well in all areas of your life. But the one area I bet you didn't know it's actually sabotaging you is in love. It took me a long time to figure that out. I was lost in love, and I knew exactly what he wanted, and I gave it to him. And yet, I wasn't adored and loved like I'm supposed to be if I'm so highly capable. I mean, I was running that whole relationship. That's the problem. You've given your all, and yet it wasn't enough. What I wanted was to get the best out of a man, to serve me and give me the relationship that I deserve. Because damn, he was getting everything he wanted and deserved. But somehow I wasn't. Devotion by Design, I created for my younger self, who didn't know that, who deeply wanted to be loved like I loved, to be pursued like a man's supposed to pursue you, to be adored. Before then, I had no problem with men. They did everything I wanted. I was the one leaving. I was the one breaking hearts. I was the one who had men on their knees crying. Well, karma took notes. But that was what baffled me, is when I actually fell in love. It was like I didn't know what I was doing. I was giving everything I have. I was giving all of myself, all of my heart, just to keep him. And it didn't work. I decided, hell no, I'm not going down this road again. I was so broken after that I was like, who are you? You used to break hearts. You used to not care about men. Who is this Alcibi suddenly broken, hurt, not chosen, not served? Like, what happened? It's because I actually cared this time. I became a scientist of human behavior, dating men, how their brains work, how they think, because I was not going through this pain again. Next time, I will know exactly what to do. So that's what I did. And I tested it on a lot of men. And it worked beautifully. I like to date players. And secretly, it's because they fall the hardest. Because nobody does what I do. Obviously, women came to me asking me, what am I doing? Because this guy, they know, he's bringing me wine, he's pouring baths for me, he's bringing a chair to put my feet on, and they are just like, what is happening? They've never seen something like this before. I always just felt proud, I did this for me, not for anybody else. Until it was a year, in 2025, early 2025, a magic man, that's all I can call him, came to me and said, you are a woman, obviously, but you think like a man, and you are supposed to be a bridge between men and women. And it just caught me off guard. I mean, it was out of the blue. That's what pushed me on this path. I realized There was a reason for my heartache. There was a reason for my pain. There was a reason for my decade of testing it, researching it, and finally bringing it to other women like you. When you are extremely capable, emotionally intelligent, very perceptive, you have a unique problem when it comes to dating and relationships with men. That is why I wrote the course Devotion by Design. I poured my over a decade of knowledge into that course, specifically for women like that. It's the first time in history that you are dating alone. You don't have fathers, aunts, brothers, uncles vetting every man that comes to your doorstep, protecting you, guiding you, seeing things that you don't see because your mind is so clouded with love and attachment, and we all want that closeness, that love, that partnership. We want it so badly. We are not made to be alone. But you were also never meant to date alone. Nobody gave us the tools. I wrote the tool. And you know why? Because especially if you've gone through so many relationships, so many heartbreaks, so many shit. You come to a relationship, you come to a dating experience, you come to even talking with a man, you have your guard up because you've been hurt. And understandably so. But when you know the boundaries, when you know how to do this thing, how to read his behavior, how to guide him without him realizing into giving you the relationship that you want, but secretly, that's exactly what he wants as well. I want you to feel so protected in this knowledge, in this behavior of dating, that you can be your feminine self, that you can completely relax into dates and relationships because you've got this. You know how to do this. And that is exactly what I wanted. In this course, I'm teaching you the overfunctioning trap, where I found myself and saw myself clearly. But it took me a long time to figure that out. Also, the investment mirror. So you never give more in the relationship than you receive. The devotion blueprint. How to move from chemistry to real emotional safety and commitment. And the 90-day protocol. Because that first 90 days, your brain is on another cloud and not in reality. So there's a protocol I give you, so you know exactly what to do to get what you want from the relationship. There is a reason you are still watching. I wrote this course for you.